It's no secret that air travel can be stressful, but imagine going through the experience of being unjustly targeted or profiled at the airport. Unfortunately, for many Black travelers, this is an all too common occurrence, turning what should be the start of an exciting adventure into a humiliating and unsettling ordeal. In today's video, we're diving deep into the troubling topic of profiling and mistreatment of Black travelers at airports. We'll be revealing the top 3 airports that have been flagged for their concerning treatment of Black passengers, drawing from real-life experiences and stories shared by travelers. But before we dive in, please show your support. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our eye-opening content. Let's embark on this important conversation together. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport is widely recognized as the world's busiest airport. However, it has unfortunately earned a reputation for not treating Black passengers fairly. From excessive questioning to body cavity searches, many Black travelers have come forward to share their upsetting experiences. A lot of Black travelers share that the TSA agents will single them out for extra screening and sometimes subject them to invasive body cavity searches. They describe a hostile environment that often includes rude remarks and aggressive conduct from TSA agents. Atlanta Airport has been called out several times for racist remarks made by its employees, which creates an uncomfortable atmosphere for Black passengers. It seems like Atlanta Airport is notorious for subjecting Black travelers to rigorous screening and intrusive searches. There are numerous stories of Black travelers being pulled aside and having their belongings thoroughly examined without any reasonable justification. Even innocent items like hair products or body lotions are often confiscated, leaving travelers frustrated and bewildered. Moreover, it's not uncommon for Black travelers to report being subjected to invasive pat-downs that seem excessive and sometimes even humiliating. The combination of strict screening, product confiscation, and invasive pat-downs creates a stressful and disheartening experience for Black travelers entering Atlanta Airport. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport has been a subject of concern for Black travelers due to consistent reports of unfair and discriminatory treatment. Many have voiced their frustrations over what appears to be a pattern of racial profiling and excessive scrutiny. One common complaint among Black travelers is the high incidence of random searches and seizures of their carry-on luggage. Even when there's no suspicion of wrongdoing, many find themselves subjected to invasive bag checks and confiscation of their belongings. Personal care products, books, and electronics are among the items that have been targeted. In addition to these practices, Black travelers report being frequently stopped and questioned by airport security. Seemingly innocuous actions such as reaching for a book or a bottle of water in their carry-on bags can escalate into tense confrontations with security personnel. They describe a sense of dread and uncertainty as they navigate through the airport, always on edge and unsure of what will trigger the next round of scrutiny. Many Black travelers express their disappointment and frustration over the lack of acknowledgement or apology when mistakes are made. When they're wrongly accused or subjected to unnecessary searches, they often find that airport staff fail to rectify the situation or even offer a simple apology, leaving them feeling disrespected and unheard. The combination of these experiences creates a climate of fear and resentment among Black travelers who feel that their civil rights are being violated. Denver International Airport. Denver International Airport has been marked as a problematic destination for Black travelers due to the prevalence of disturbing incidents and a pattern of alleged mistreatment. A major concern is the airport's alleged practice of racial profiling, particularly against Black men. Many travelers have shared their experiences of being subjected to intrusive searches and aggressive questioning without any justifiable reason. It's not uncommon for Black travelers to report being singled out for additional screening and having their belongings thoroughly examined. The alleged racial bias extends to interactions with airport staff and security personnel. Numerous accounts describe rude and disrespectful behavior, with some alleging that they were spoken to in a condescending manner or were wrongly accused of attempting to steal. The tension escalates with reports of Denver airport security guards using excessive force and making physical contact that is unnecessary and uncomfortable. This can create an intimidating and unsafe environment for Black travelers. There are even allegations of racial profiling and discrimination, with some claiming that they were denied boarding or were removed from flights without valid reasons. These experiences contribute to a perception that Denver Airport harbors a hostile environment for Black travelers. These three airports stand out due to the consistent and distressing experiences reported by countless Black travelers. Their stories collectively paint a picture of an uncomfortable reality. These stories are more than just isolated incidents. They expose a troubling trend of racial profiling, discrimination, and mistreatment of Black travelers. It's essential to acknowledge these patterns and work towards creating a more inclusive and respectful travel environment. Addressing the underlying issues of implicit bias, discrimination, and inadequate training is crucial to ensure that every traveler feels safe and valued. Embracing diversity and promoting cultural sensitivity should be at the forefront of the travel industry. Airports and airline staff must be equipped with the necessary skills to interact with passengers from all backgrounds in a respectful and equitable manner. When it comes to ensuring equal treatment at the airport, there are immediate actions that can be taken. Implementing stricter guidelines on airport staff conduct and training can help curb discriminatory and biased behavior. Body cameras worn by airport security personnel can increase accountability and transparency, providing crucial evidence in cases of misconduct. Airports can also benefit from establishing clear protocols for interacting with passengers, emphasizing respectful and non-discriminatory practices. Diversity and inclusion training for airport staff can foster cultural sensitivity and understanding, breaking down stereotypes and biases. Encouraging open dialogue and creating channels for reporting incidents can empower travelers to speak up and seek resolution. Embracing technology to streamline the security process can reduce manual interventions that may lead to profiling and unnecessary scrutiny. Airports should also consider implementing complaint review boards comprising community members to provide independent oversight and recommendations for improvement. Acknowledging the problem and committing to action can signal a shift toward positive change. The experiences of Black travelers at these airports highlight a pressing need for reform and cultural change. As we conclude this conversation, it's essential to recognize that these stories are not isolated incidents. They represent a collective experience of many Black travelers who navigate through these airports on a daily basis. Addressing the issue of mistreatment of Black travelers at these airports requires a multi-pronged approach. Immediate actions can be taken by airport authorities to create a safer and more inclusive environment. Let us know in the comments below what measures can be taken to improve the experience of Black travelers at these and other airports worldwide. It's time for change, and we appreciate you watching and being part of this important discussion. Don't forget to hit that like button for more insightful videos. Thanks for watching.